Hello Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. So this is a special reading series, a series that I have designed, and it's called If You Have Been Waiting for a Sign To. This is it. It's going to be with only Major Arcana deck in Marcel tradition. And let's pick also this one. We will have also clarifications. This is actually to add some layer to it as well. And if needed, we can also get an oracle card by the end of the reading. So Virgo, you can watch this reading series for your sun, moon and rising signs, or just, you know, what works for you. For me, all is okay. You just need to find what really works for you. It's actually like a timeless reading, but I'm also prone to do it for June, so it's going to be a June reading. So okay, now Virgo friends, what this is really about. If you have been waiting for a sign to, this is our this is actually the main thumbnail image of this reading, which is actually inviting you to first observe the inner shift, which is likely to occur throughout June. So we are also seeing where this inner shift is leading up to as the outer action. So I think the message here is a bit complex. It's not an easy one, but I think the sign you have been waiting for, I mean, if you have been waiting for a sign to, the star is about hope, Virgo friends, and hope is real. Okay, hope is real. And the hope is found in, we have the domestico. This is a quite like the service attitude, our simplicity in daily life, that devotion. It's quite actually the Virgo tamsir, right? With the Virgo daily care, daily service. It's about to be humble. So this is pretty much telling us that if you have been waiting for a sign to believe again, like to hope again, this, which is not some kind of an abstract miracle, but in that domestico, like that practical, that grounded form of service, healing. This is it. The energy here is that telling us that if you have been holding on to a quiet hope, also like second guessing a connection maybe, or you were maybe trying to choose what is really right, what is really what feels right, what feels wrong, what feels safe. This reading is exactly for you, I think. I think the energy here is revealing itself in the form of yes, hope, but also renewal, also the star, like this destiny as destination, and of course our soul alignment. life sometimes isn't about that dramatic breakthroughs, right? But it's about our daily devotion. It's about how we show up every day. It's about that quite tending energy. We tend quietly to what we love, right? We put effort there. So if there was this situation which you there was this, let's say, creative vision of you, but you just couldn't bring it out, or if there was a healing process which was very slow, or a connection maybe which hasn't bloomed yet, but it feels to you like deeply fated, I think the future here is like really being built in the background. Maybe life has been all about service, and there wasn't any sparkle. But if you have been serving for this long, from now on you can really serve to that dream as it is ready to grow in, I think. So this is your sign to, I think, to keep showing up. Even you haven't seen the results yet, the start is real. It just asks for patience and your presence. So if you have been waiting for a sign to join that process of continually showing up, continually tending that vision, that connection, that healing process, to believe again, to hope again, it's there. And the next chapter continues with the Lovers and the Prigione. There is a choice here, Leo. Maybe you are dealing with a Leo, by the way. There is a choice here, Virgo friends. The choice here is not about good or bad, okay? But this is more of like, there is this two sides of you, your heart and your head. There can be also this duality of freedom or fear, or the duality between avoidance and alignment. It's like a choice you will be making. It may feel as a bound, it may feel as complicated, or it may feel as karmically tied. So maybe you have been trapped in, you feel trapped in a relationship dynamic, or there is this issues of guilt, or maybe fear in love, or you are very hesitant to follow your heart because it doesn't make logical sense, okay? Prigione energy is more of like an old belief, my friends. So it's like telling us that I have to earn love, I have to earn love, I have to prove that I am worthy. But actually, the reading tells us that that's not true, my friends. This is your sign to make a choice which can really set you free. And this choice is not that kind that keeps you safely imprisoned. So you have been loyal to duty, but now you got to ask yourself, can I also be loyal to joy, rather than something making me feel like I'm like stuck to it. Like, you know, there is this kind of there is this dream, okay? There is this dream, and there is a small action, like one at a time. How to say? One small act at a time energy. But okay, that's okay, but there is a moment for you to also choose, Virgo. Like, will I stay stuck in nudity, or am I gonna like follow maybe what really calls my soul, even if it scares me? Now, there is some kind of a imprisonment energy here, and of course imprisonment, as this is a symbolic, but imprisonment is not just behind the bars, right, or having these chains like things, like coffins. But the thing is actually some prisons are made of you know, shoes, or that sense of guilt, or some very old perfectionist math patterns. So but on the other hand, love, real love, has a purpose, a real purpose, and it can really ask you to risk something there, okay? I think you don't have to serve everyone. Here the energy tells you that you have to just serve to the right thing and the right one. That's why you're gonna choose. It's like you are ready to serve for something, like with a dedication, but it's like when you put yourself in that role, it feels like this is gonna be like your imprisonment to it. But it's not imprisonment. It's not some perfectionist energy. This is like this needs to be done from a point of, am I serving the right person, kind of thing. Or it can be, for instance, for some Virgos, I'm ready to serve love, okay, but I'm afraid that it's gonna imprison me. Actually, this is like untying yourself from that perfectionist attitude, but still serving the love, not from a perfectionist point of view or as a matter of duty, but as a matter of like you are doing the right thing. It doesn't have to feel stuck. It doesn't have to be everything all at once. And it doesn't have to, you will also serve others. You got to choose the right thing there to serve. I want to get one oracle card. Wow. Oh, okay. Now, I picked the oracle card from the Heal Yourself oracle deck. And I have picked the Temptation for you. This reminds me also partly the Star Lady, but there is also, you see the image here, but there is it also reminds me the Temptation of the Lover card. I think temptation energy is revealing the tension actually in your reading, my friends. So it's not just about choosing love versus duty. There is also that side which that wants you to face the inner magnetism of what really calls you here, because what calls you here is also quite magnetic, and this may contradict with that Virgo-esque instinct for safety and service. Like, we cannot deny the temptation element here. So we need to, I think, take this temptation energy with a little bit nuance, but we need to also honor the tension and the spiritual insight in the reading. So there is this feeling in you, I think something really pulls you towards itself, and I think you try to like rationalize it, maybe dismiss it, you know, or you try to explain, but it's real, and it's not bad, okay? Temptation energy is like, to me, there is something undeniable, and it's like a calling. It can be that person, maybe you cannot really stop thinking, there is this path, it doesn't quite fit the plan, but it fits the soul. Maybe from a more Virgo-esque attitude, something feels impractical for you, but you can still let go of it, so you are tempted towards this thing. But this doesn't mean you have to give in like blindly, like the Devil card in tarot. Actually, you can really look deeper at what this really desire at this time, and what this desire is really trying to awaken in you, okay? Temptation energy is toxic when you deny it without examination, but I think you're gonna ask the right questions here, and you're gonna examine it. So if you have been also waiting for a sign to stop suppressing your true longing for something, you know, to kind of look it in and ask, why do I want this? So this is it, you know, because there is something here you are obviously drawn to, but this may be also the thing which can set you free from the prigione once you listen that call and temptation. It's not like I'm gonna fully give myself to it and it's gonna prison me. I think there is just something electrical. You feel this push, and you got to go forward to examine this desire without letting it like to prison you, okay? You can bring your service to it, but you can also let the joy in. What is inside you, because this is a bit like an awakening as well. Like something is gonna awaken you, okay? It's going to be like an answer to some kind of a true longing from your side. It's very subtle, I have to say, very subtle. And you think maybe you're gonna like build this thing with your service, but one step at a time, daily care service, you can still use that energy. But so this is your sign to like build it, but make that choice to be freeing for you as well. If you're a Virgo who thinks this is gonna actually like, I cannot risk my freedom, this is not going to be a, you know, risking your freedom. The conscious service with examining your temptation, I think will definitely set you free, Virgo here. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation. The cards are very deep and so much layered. Even it's a 4-card reading with the oracle, it really speaks so much. It speaks volumes and layers and layer by layer. So I really enjoy translating this type of symbolism for my Aquarians. Hope you enjoyed my presentation. I hope you find something valuable in it, Virgo friends. If you have a personal tarot question, you can always visit me in my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Question. If you don't know how things operate in the channel, please check the description box below. And thank you so much. I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.